Hey, Premier Planet, it's Justin Barlow coming at you with the results from PPW this last Saturday. Obviously, if you were in attendance, we want to give you a big thank you, and if you weren't able to make it, we know you were here with us in spirit, and we thank you as well. We opened the evening with a one-on-one match between Anakin, who, if you remember, just a couple of weeks ago came this close to taking the PPW World Heavyweight Championship off of Ronnie Veronica Metro, taking on 0-1, who hasn't been in PPW for quite some time, made an appearance to take on Anakin. This match was fast-paced, but in the end, Anakin able to deliver what is commonly referred to in wrestling as a sliced bread, I guess, is able to deliver that maneuver and get a pinfall on 0-1 and pick up some momentum on his way to the Four Corners #1 contenders match later in the evening. Match number 2, it was a return match from a few weeks ago. Irish Andy Anderson taking on La Tarantula, who, despite not having a victory yet in PPW, has really been turning some heads. La Tarantula really held his own against Andy in this matchup, but unfortunately, Andy is able to roll La Tarantula up, and as you can see from the footage, out of sight of the referee, grabs a handful of La Tarantula's tights for added leverage, is able to get the 1-2-3 on the standout from the Premier Academy. La Tarantula, a heck of an effort, but still without a victory here in PPW. Match number 3 of the night, it was Sem Sei involved in a one-on-one match against the very, very unorthodox Slappo the Clown. Now, Sem Sei was the butt of the joke in the early goings of this contest and ended up getting extremely frustrated, so much that he was losing focus, which allowed Slappo to pull even more tricks on him. But at the end, Sem Sei is able to deliver an axe kick, as you can see from the footage, right across the back of the neck of Slappo. This stuns Slappo so much to the point where Sem Sei is able to get in, get a pinfall victory, and Slappo barely was able to walk back to the locker room after that one, and Sem Sei, much like Anakin earlier in the evening, picks up a victory and momentum on his way to the Four Corners #1 contenders match later in the evening. Following that contest, after being out sick last week with a bad case of the flu, Sky Blue returned to action to take on Shreddin' Connor Corr. And Sky Blue came back with, it looked like, a whole renewed fire. As much as she hated missing last Saturday, the added rest time, it looks like, really was able to stoke Sky's fire. She was able to, as you can see from the footage, flip Connor over by his arms, grab his legs, enough leverage to get a pinfall victory. Sky Blue walks away victorious from the Premier Studio this last Saturday night. Following that match, it was one-on-one, non-title. Chase Gosling and Ronnie Veronica Metro, but you know what? It's become completely apparent that Chase doesn't care about the title at this point. He wanted to get his hands on Ronnie, and let's show you the footage and show you what happened at the end of this matchup, because things got a little confusing, and we'll let the picture speak for itself.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has reversed his decision. Your winner by way of disqualification, Ronnie Veronica Metro.
So you can see there, originally Chase Gosling awarded the victory by way of pinfall, but he gets a shillelagh from Andy Anderson. That's when the referee turns around, sees Chase with it. Ronnie's saying he hit me with that, and the referee decides to reverse the decision and award the match to Ronnie by way of disqualification. Chase his head nearly exploded at this. He grabbed a microphone and he demanded a match with Irish Andy this coming Saturday night. And he promised to take that shillelagh and, I'm quoting here, forgive the language, stick it straight up Andy's ass. In the main event, 4 corners matchup for the number 1 contendership to the PPW World Heavyweight Championship. Now, not to be confused with a fatal 4-way where all 4 competitors are in the ring at the same time. In a 4 corners match, 2 participants are in the ring at a time and the other 2 are on the outside. Tags are at random. You can only enter the match if you've been tagged in. But at the end of this contest, well, frankly, tags didn't matter anymore, and nor did alliances. Inestra was duking it out with Sem Sei, Vine was duking it out with Anakin, and just so many different combinations of matchups in this one. Let's roll the footage and show you what happened and show you who walked away with the victory.
Out. Yeah, Randy. Here's your winner and the new number 1 contender for the PPW World Heavyweight Championship, the world exclusive, Matt Vine.
So after a confusing pinfall, a double pin, Matt Vine was the legal man and therefore was awarded the matchup. He is now 1 step closer to regaining the PPW World Heavyweight Championship and becoming a potentially 4-time Premier Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. If he manages to accomplish that this Saturday by defeating Ronnie Veronica Metro, it'll be a new Premier Pro Wrestling record for championships in this company. So can Vine do it? Well, you'll have to join us this Saturday night to find out for yourself. And once again, also coming up this Saturday, Chase Gosling has challenged Andy Anderson to a one-on-one contest. And also Connor Corr, incensed over his loss to Sky Blue, is insisting on a rematch this Saturday night. On behalf of all of us here at Premier Pro Wrestling, I want to thank all of you out there in the Premier Planet for your continued support. Don't forget, we are all over the internet. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Snapchat. Both of those are at Premier Planet. You can find us on Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube. Don't forget to bookmark us at premierprowrestling.com. As I always say during our studio tapings, if you have any questions about enrollment in the Premier Academy, which has gotten 6 individuals official WWE tryouts since September of 2012, send us a message to our Facebook page or refer anyone you know who might be interested to our Facebook page. We'll be more than happy to get you that information. On behalf of all of us here at Premier Pro Wrestling, I'm Justin Barlow, and we'll see you folks out here this Saturday night.